Good day, everyone. We are the Group 9, and the members of Group 9 is Decadet Sabiliano Jerome, Decadet Solon Justin, Decadet Timago Sans Lawrence, and Decadet Tipay Chipta. So our course MTEC 102, period final, week 2, session 1, and the topic is the nautical charts, symbols, and abbreviations. So learning outcome. So students are be able to familiarize the nautical chart symbols and abbreviations. So first lights. So as you can see here, the position of light. So this the symbols of positions lights of lights. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these symbols here, the lighthouse, the aeronautical light, marine and navigation light. So these symbols can be seen in the electronic chart. So and also lights, these symbols can be represent in the actual. So as you can see, you will see this in actual. So this light, and here it should flash flashing, and so this here is the flashing of lights. And next is voice and voice and voice and beacons. So here are the symbols. So symbols gyapon, and the light boy. So as you can see here, the symbols, bells. So same, it can be seen in the electronic chart. So quarantine boy, practice area boy, and floating boy. And so the common boy, there is a pillar boy, and which is the so first is there are 5 shapes in boys: the pillar, cone, cylindrical, and the spar, and spherical boy, or the non-conical boy. So these are the symbols of boys and beacons. So next reporter is Decadet Salon.
For continuation, I am Decade Salon, and this is Boys and Beacons. What is the purpose of this? For us to be familiar of these symbols. These symbols can be seen on charts and act this on board. For example, in Boys and Beacons, floating beacon and variations. Triangle, deviation bin, compass adjustment beacon, and its top marks on where you are located, whether you're on south, you are on north, you are on east, or you are on west. So next slide, please. Radio and radar stations. These are the common, or these are the list of the of the radio and radar station signal. Radar stations. For example, number 3, RBN or ROBN. So it means radio beacon. The RW, rotating loop radio beacon. Micro TR, microwave tower. The other side, DFS or RTLM, distance finding station. So we will not read everything in here, for this is given. Next slide, please. So this is the fog signals. Fog signals, number 1, as you can see, fog signal station, radio fog signal station. Number 3, gun, explosive fog signal, submarine for fog signal. Sub-bell or submarine bell fog signal. DIA, diphone, gun fog signal, siren, fog siren, horn, fog trumpet. So the very purpose of this is for us, as I repeat, to be familiar of the signals that could be seen on the charts and on ECDIS. So for the next reporter, may I please call on Decade Tipait for continuation?
So good day, I am Decade Tibait, and these are the symbols that you can see. These are the symbols that you can see in this and nautical chart danger symbols, such as rock, which does not cover height above MHW, rock which covers and uncovers with height above a chart sounding datum, rock awash at near level of chart sounding datum, and symbols dotted line emphasizes danger to navigation. Also, rock awash or height unknown. And dotted line emphasizes danger to navigation. Submerged rock, dotted line emphasizes danger to navigation. Shoal sounding on isolated rock or soundings. And also sunken danger with depth cleared by wire drag. Reef of unknown extent, submarine volcano, discolored water. Coral reef or detached uncovers at sounding datum. Coral or rocky reef covered at sounding datum, and etc. Next slide, please. In alphabet P or Papa, which have various limits and etc. that we can see in ECDIS and nautical chart symbols, like leading line, that range line transit in line with limit of sector, channel, course, track, recommended, marked by buoys or beacons, recommended by track for draft vessels, depth as shown, radar that is guided track, established or traffic separation scheme. We also have limit of dumping ground, spoil ground, anchorage limit, limit of airport, limit of sovereignty, customs boundary, international boundary, stream limit, ice limit, limit of tide, limit of navigation, and etc. Next slide, please. We also have a symbol of if no separation zone exists, the center of the roundabout is shown by in a circle. This is the symbol if no separation zone exists. And recommended direction of traffic flow, submarine cable telegraph, submarine cable area, abandoned submarine cable, submarine pipeline area, abandoned submarine pipeline, maritime limit in general, limited of restricted area, limits of national fishing area zones, and U.S. harbor line, and many more. So next slide, please. For continuation, may I call Hans Timagos.
So for continuation, in this slide, you can see the cue or the soundings. So for number one is a SD for doubtful sound. 1/65 is no button found. 23, 1036 out of position. And list of depth narrow channels. And dredge channel with controlling depth, dredge area, sweep channel, drying, or uncovering heights above chart sounding datum, sweep area, not adequately sounded shown by a purple or green tint, sweep area, adequately sounded, sweep by wire drag and event indicated. And the other side is the hairline depth figures, figures for ordinary soundings, soundings that taken from foreign charts, soundings taken from older surveys, echo soundings, slow figures, upright figures, bracket figures, underline sounding figures, soundings expressed in phantoms and fit sounded areas and stream. Next slide, please. So next is the depth counters tints. So as you can see, these are the icon of feet, PM, and meters. Many there are all many dots, and the other side is feet, F, and meters. It's just like a Morse code, but it's not. And approximate deep contour, continuous lines, and with values. So next slide, please. So next is the quality of bottom. So as you can see in this slide, you can see on what are the things can be found in the bottom of our sea. It's just like it's like I gonna same as ground, sand, muddy, ooze, mark, clay, gravel, shingle, pebbles, stones, rocky road, rocky, boulders, chalk, calcareous, quartz, schist, coral head, muddy pores, volcanic ash, lava, pumice, tufa, scoriae, cinders, ash, manganese, shells, and oyster. Beside of that are the value and their icon. So next slide. Oh, that should be all for our report. Thank you.